John Cena and Hulk Hogan. A dream match that a lot of people, I know a lot of people have definitely had in their dream match brackets, for sure. And I'll definitely admit that I'm one of them. It was intriguing, and of course we're doing this at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, which is where supposedly they were going to actually match up, but of course Hogan had injuries, knee injuries that he had to deal with, so this is the best way that we can do it now. It's WWE 2K series, the video game series, obviously. This is, of course, WWE 2K24. So let's see what happens throughout this matchup, as right now, so far, John Cena has got control of this matchup. See how long he can hold control. Got Hogan down in the corner, and oh no, he popped up, and Hogan back to the ropes as Cena, to the lower back of Hogan. See how crazy this matchup gets, if at all. And now Hogan into the corner, sending Cena, but Cena gonna get out of there with a reversal. And Hogan now. Big body splash in the corner, and big body slam to Cena in the middle of the ring, and then a knee to the face of Cena. And reversal there by Hogan, and now Hogan. Whip and arm drag. Or hip toss, actually, not an arm drag. Damn near close. What the? What are you doing, Hogan? I don't think you're supposed to. Okay. Paying homage to Randy Savage, I guess. Why not? And now pulling Cena back up to his feet. And Hogan into the ring post. And a count of 3. And now sends Hogan into the barricade. And misses the drop kick there as Hogan shoves him away with those 24-inch pythons. Nice little arm wrench and leg drop there. And a headbutt. And big slam on the outside. And these two are causing a lot of damage and a lot of havoc to each other on the outside here. But they got to get back into the ring because you can't win it. Well, except by count out, but. And. Oh, wait a minute. Cena! All the damage on the outside leads to the comeback here by Cena. And he'll pull it off. Middle of the ring, Hogan down, but Hogan popping back up to his feet. And a Hurricane Rana there by Cena. Dropping Hogan. And now, got it. Not sure if Cena would be able to pull that off in real life, but you never know. And wait a minute. Hogan explodes with the clothesline, and Cena returns the favor. Carrying Cena over, and a nice maneuver, rope hanging Cena on the top rope. And oh, I think Cena got busted. I think he's busted open. He is. Cena's bleeding. Probably wouldn't have happened in real life, by the way. By this time, WWE pretty much eliminated all color in terms of blood. Uh-oh. Cena gets hit with the leg drop. It could be over right here as we speak. And Cena powers out with resilience. And Hogan cannot believe it. And another knee drop to the head. And now elbow drops. Repeated elbow drops here by Hogan. And playing a little dirty. Not a surprise for Hogan at this point in time. Was in his repertoire, of course. We all know that. And Cena, wait a minute. Has Hogan up. Hey. And Cena into the cover, but a rope break is going to stop it. Now Cena up to the top rope. What has Cena got in store here? Double axe handle. Into the cover goes Cena. Can he win it here at the 25th anniversary? No. Hogan powering out. Wait a minute. Possum pin here by Hogan. And Cena kicks out of it. These two going back and forth in the middle of the ring. And Hogan. Cena slatting, not just... And Hogan telling Cena to come on. Looks like we got a rejuvenation for these two here in the middle of the ring. Cena. And Hogan. Again telling Cena to come on with it. These two are just going at it in the middle of the ring. And Hogan wins out. And Hogan, body slam here. He could do it. Leg drop. He hit. And Cena this time is in the ropes. Oh, wait a minute. Cena has him up. Hey! I think is Hogan in the ropes. No, the referee is not counting it. And Hogan kicks out again. And DDT. In the ropes. Nope. 1, 2. Cena doesn't want to win it that way, I don't think. Oh, that's what he's got in store. All right. You can't see me. Hogan gets the 5-knuckle shuffle. Elbow drop by Cena. Got plenty more great matches to come, so stay tuned for the rest of this video, because, man, oh man, if it's starting off like this with these two, imagine what it's going to be like when by the time we get to number 1. Hogan, though. And drop down. Hip toss again. Into the cover goes Hogan. And a kick out, 1.5. And Hogan gets it! Hogan gets a... Oh, no. And he hits the leg drop, middle of the ring. Nowhere near the ropes. We'll see him survive it. No! Hulk Hogan pulls out the victory. Probably in the back said, brother, that won't work for me. And had the decision flipped to have him win at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania. John Cena falls to Hulk Hogan at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania. What a great way to start off this video of my personal top 10 favorite dream matches. Like I said, we got more to come with a matchup that I've done before, kind of covered a little bit, but it's in my top 10 list still because obviously the real match hasn't come to fruition and probably never will. This matchup would just be an octopus stretch to get us started here. Whether you put this matchup in an Extreme Rules match or a regular match like what we have here, I just don't see how you couldn't have a tremendous match between these two competitors. I mean, two of the very prominent women in the WWE whether you're talking Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, or Reality Era, or Renaissance Era, or whatever era, continuing on anyway, Suicide Dive by Lita. And nice low drop kick to Asuka from a seated position. And back into the ring we go. Not going to spend a whole lot of time, I don't think, in this matchup on the outside. I think these two women want to try and win it inside the ring down there for a little while. Knee right to the face, violent. And into the cover goes Lita. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Surprising, though, that it is a 2 count this early in the match. Really not that much damage has been done to Asuka, but we nonetheless digress. And wait a minute! An early twist of fate strikes Asuka. In the corner. 2. And a kick out by Asuka, I mean. Don't know why I was going to say Lita there. Moving on. DDT. Lita's DDT. And it's going to hit. Into the cover we go. 1, 2. And Asuka kicks out. This crowd saying they're not worthy. You know what? We may not be worthy in real life of Asuka versus Lita. But you know what? I'd still love to see it. And a big tilt-a-whirl slam. Down goes Asuka again, and back into the cover goes Lita. And another kick out by Asuka. She is a survivor. Asuka reverses the kick there. Irish whip coming up here by Asuka. Down low. And a big spinning lariat kick by Asuka there. Not sure what Asuka's thinking here. And a drop kick to the head from a seated position. And now Asuka working over the head, staying there. And that would be why. She's looking for it. Asuka lock coming up, and she's got it locked in on Lita. And Lita is gonna survive it. Here we go, and now Lita coming back right after. Oh, yes. Pump it up, Lita. She's got it rolling. Oh, reverse twist of fate. She hits. Asuka's in deep trouble here. Lita goes up. Lita salt hits. A stunned Asuka. And that could be all she wrote for Asuka. It is Lita with the win. Lita gets her revenge one-on-one for the matchup that I did back in WWE 2K17. Showed you a little bit of that footage. Link to the original video is in the description down below if you want to see all of that matchup and that video. We move on with this one. So this next matchup is going to take place in WWE 2K18, and it's going to be a good one. I have a feeling. Here in WWE 2K18, when they had Jacqueline Ivory in this game, it was a big plus for someone like me who appreciates the Attitude Era so much, but also appreciates the fact that, you know, Jacqueline and Ivory kind of got their flowers by getting into a 2K game to a degree. And, I mean, honestly, I don't think this one's on a lot of people's dream matches. I don't know why, but I don't think it is. I think it would be a great match regardless of what character Bayley is. Of course, in this game, she was the Hugger Bayley. She's, of course, far removed from that character by all respects. And plenty of respect for Bayley and what she's done in the WWE. Actually, just in professional wrestling, period. Terrific personality, both in the ring and outside of the ring. And we've seen it as fans, both versions of who Bayley is. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Hugger version of Bayley's character, but it wasn't terrible, you know. Being back in WWE 2K18 is kind of reliving it to a very certain degree. It's not a bad gimmick. But that's one thing we are going to be reliving for some of this video. And Jacqueline. Hard Irish whip, throwing Bayley to the outside immediately. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to be seeing kind of a contrast from WWE 2K18 to WWE 2K24. So that'll be interesting, actually, to see how the animations have actually changed. Because they've definitely changed, but it's weird at the same time, because I also have the Nintendo Switch version of 2K18, and it's weird because after you play that one for a certain amount of time, you kind of forget how quickly the kick-out meter is in the PS4 version. And nice uppercut, but injuring herself in the process. Now an Irish whip on Jacqueline's part, and a reversal by Bayley on her part. Going for a neck breaker, but Jacqueline able to reverse. And a nice rebound sidewalk slam into a cover. But Bayley says, not right now. I got plenty of energy left. Gonna get Irish whipped again to the corner, but again she says nope. Half Boston Crab coming up, and she's got it locked in. Who's gonna win this battle? It's gonna be Jacqueline. Not even close to a submission yet. I don't know if Bayley's got much left. Jacqueline's been all over her from the get-go in this match. Jackie is definitely got it going for her in this match. Bayley, though, finally finding some ground. Gets a 1 count, and that's going to be it for this point in time for Jacqueline. And Bayley, nope. Bayley reverses. And another reversal. Man. So many reversals. Such little time. And Bayley reverses there. Jacqueline doesn't reverse there. And an exploder suplex coming up. And she hits. Jacqueline is in trouble. Bayley going up top. Oh, she's looking for her elbow. But Jacqueline moves out of the way. Oh, no. A big German suplex. Sending Jacqueline all the way over onto her belly. And, well, speaking of belly, Bayley's going up top. Say that because of the Bayley to belly. And I think she pulled a Rey Mysterio there. I'm not sure, but that's what it looked like. So we'll go with it. Bayley's feeling good, apparently. Thinks she's got it rolling for herself. And Jacqueline! No! Reversal by Bayley there. Nice. Getting out of danger initially, but now Jacqueline has her up top. A big superplex by Jacqueline. Big moves in this matchup between these two women. Cover here, but a quick kick out. And Jacqueline could be in trouble here. The Bayley to belly. She hits. 1, 2. Jacqueline kicks out. I don't believe it. How did she kick out of that? And an elbow from the second rope misses. And Bayley reversal again. And a Frankensteiner. These two are pulling out all the stops. And Jacqueline was going for a snapmare this time. But Bayley, wait a minute. Exploder suplex. Kick to the back by Bayley. And Jacqueline could be in big trouble here. Bayley's looking for it again. The Bayley to belly. But Jacqueline reverses this time. And DDT! Oh my God! What a friggin' match is if this is the end right here. 1, 2, it's over. Jacqueline with a resilient victory. Wow. That's what we're looking for here. Can't wait to see what the next one's got in store. And it's a big one personally for me. So let's get into number 7. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. WrestleMania 21. My favorite WrestleMania out of the bunch. Just such a good WrestleMania. And if these two right here, Rowdy Piper versus Stone Cold Steve Austin were to happen inside of a no-holds-barred match, it would have had to have been this one. But unfortunately, it never did, and it never will have the chance. Luckily, we can live it within the 2K series or any other game, such as SVR 2008, Legends of WrestleMania 2, as well. For anybody who wants to relive that one. But nonetheless, Austin with a elbow off the top into a cover. Starting off very uniquely for Stone Cold Steve Austin, but nonetheless, we continue on as right now Stone Cold definitely has all the momentum and 2 feet right to the head of Stone Cold, and Roddy goes to the outside, and here we go. It's a hockey stick. Okay. And Stone Cold gets hit once, but will not get hit again. That's 2 minutes for checking Roddy Piper. And, right to the midsection. And then to the head. Back to the head, and he goes down. And then Austin throws the hockey stick and gets rolled up by Roddy, who will kick out at 1. Stone Cold kicking out there. Roddy now sends Austin into the referee and throws him down violently back to the mat. And again, man, Roddy getting a little vicious here. But Stone Cold going to return the favor. Stone Cold side slam. And wait a minute. Austin with the elbow. No. Roddy Piper moves out of the way. Bulldog out of the reversal into the cover, middle of the ring. But gets the kick out. And Roddy Piper just throws Austin down. And now Roddy's looking for it. The sleeper hold. And Stone Cold will move out of the way of it. And again, Stone Cold will move out of the way of the sleeper slam, or sleeper hold. And fisticuffs, man, this matchup's ratings get moving up fast here. We're already 3.5 stars, and we've barely gotten 5 minutes in. Not even 5 minutes. just over 4. Aside from Undertaker versus Sting, this is really my ultimate dream match, beyond a shadow of a doubt, and here we go. We're throwing fisticuffs here. Stone Cold. Stunner! 1, 2, kick out by Roddy. And this matchup's already probably the best on this video. Crazy match already. Then again, what would you expect? And we're going back into the fisticuffs. Throwing right hands. Los Angeles Staples Center getting a show. Oh my God. One's throwing chops and oh! And Stone Cold in trouble, but gets out of it. So close there, and then a clothesline sends Roddy to the outside. Oh my God, guys. If you're not loving this by this point in this video, then I don't know what else I can do for you at this point. I really don't, because this has been a great matchup. And definitely, oh, and now Roddy freezing Stone Cold, telling him he's had enough, and then a knee lift by Roddy Piper. Then raking the face of Stone Cold with the bottom of his boot. Back with the baseball bat and throws it at Stone Cold, but doesn't do anything. Uh-oh. Stone Cold on the barricade takes Roddy down. Here we go. The announce table is going to be utilized. I don't think anybody would be surprised if Stone Cold decides to throw or put a stunner once again in Roddy's future. And to the midsection, and then throws the chair, but misses Roddy Piper with it. Uh-oh. Nope, Roddy sees it coming. And Stone Cold gonna reverse here. And a reversal whip into the announce table. And Stone Cold now reverses. And Stone Cold may get his wish yet. Oh no. Nope. Rowdy reverses. Oh no. Oh, Rowdy! Rowdy with the DDT. And then an elbow off of the table. Kendo stick by Rowdy gets missed, and then he hits it the next time. And down goes Stone Cold. Now we got a shovel in the mix. Oh, this is a great match. This is a fantastic matchup. And Rowdy wasn't sure, but he's gonna oblige. And he should have. And now to the leg of Roddy Piper. Back to the head. Misses. And oh, the shovel head right to Stone Cold's midsection. That would hurt. That's not a good time in LA. Oh, no, no, no. And Thez press by Roddy Piper. And a bulldog. What's Rowdy looking to get now? What else? We're going all out in this matchup. And now Rowdy throwing Stone Cold into the steps. Stone Cold reverses there. We're not getting away from this announce table yet. Stunner! A big time stunner by Stone Cold. This is awesome. Oh my God. What a match. Oh my God. What does Stone Cold have in store here? And Roddy reverses, misses the knee, and oh, what a kick. Right to the head of Roddy Piper. Flying elbow off of the second rope. I don't know how we're gonna top this. I don't know how we're gonna top this match. This has been the best matchup I think I've ever had in any of my dream matches to this point in the dream match series that I do on this channel. And here we go. Nope. Stone Cold reverse there. Oh no. Stone Cold sets Roddy up on the top rope. He's looking for a big superplex. Will he be able to hit? Roddy reverses there, and then, oh man. And again, just ripping Stone Cold down. Roddy. Wait a minute. Roddy decided, instead of ending it, Roddy, what are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Roddy Piper. Butts Stone Cold. Wow. Wait a minute. And Stone Cold decides he doesn't want to end it that way. And a big jumping knee lift there by Roddy Piper. Up to the top rope. And he'll hit the double axe handle. And Stone Cold is in trouble. Using that iron jaw, apparently, to get up. Irish whip. I'm curious, what more could be done between these two at this point, at this juncture in this match? Stone Cold's bleeding. Roddy Piper, I'm surprised, hasn't been busted open yet. And elbows right to the midsection. Stone Cold. Wait a minute. Stunner! Stunner! In the ring! Sudden strike by the Rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin with the victory. What a match. Holy crap. I don't think that matchup could have gone any better in my view. I guess we continue on with this list. I don't know how, but we are. Let's go. Oh, number 6 on the list. Better have a great matchup because there's no topping that one. Let's go on to number 6. As I was thinking about dream matches to kind of try and put into this video, and the games that I have to be able to help me make this video as well, kind of thinking through and got really highly intrigued by Paige versus Ivory. And it was like, it would make so much sense. Ivory had so much, not only physicality, but had a lot of attitude and spice to go with it. And, well, that's pretty much Paige to a degree as well. I mean, of course, she's added a few layers since then in being Saraya since she left WWE. But nonetheless, I mean, this matchup, if it had a chance to have ever had happen, it would have been a great match. Let's see if I'm correct in that statement, though. I can never really remember doing much or many matches with Ivory and Paige before, and stupid of me it makes so much sense now that I'm actually kind of been utilizing some time with this matchup type and really bringing an interesting turn on the Dream Match series here on the channel. Ivory been working over Paige on the outside, and Paige is not looking too good. Ivory definitely has all of the momentum, and right there, Paige finally, and a big German suplex, holding in, bridging out. Nice bridge by Paige. Now Paige. Springboard suplex, Falcon Arrow. Take your pick. It can be either or sometimes. And Paige. Oh, nice. Foot choke to Ivory in the corner there. Middle of the ring, these two are. And Paige is going to slip out the back. Big chance for Paige to get something rolling here. And she's going to take every chance, apparently. Avalanche, Rampage. Will that actually be the end of this match, though? 1, 2. It is. Well. Actually didn't see that coming. All right. So Paige beats Ivory fairly easily with an Avalanche Rampage right there. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. We're out of there. We go home. The next matchup, number 5. It's a rematch from the Elite Legends tournament, and it's going to be for the Elite Legends Championship. But who are the contenders? Let's find out right now. Alright guys, so we got a pretty interesting matchup here. We've had it before, most recently in the Elite Legends Dream Match Tournament, the second one. And this one is, well, as I told you already, Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley versus Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. And I decided that, you know what? Since this is kind of slightly a rematch, let's have it be for the Elite Legends Championship. We gotta at least have one championship match on this list, so I figured why not do the Elite Legends Championship? And Eddie Guerrero looks pretty good with that Elite Legends Championship. Man, oh man. Had to do it on the good old SmackDown Arena, the Fist Arena that we all know and love. I mean, of course, this one isn't a... I don't remember the matchup they were in the last time. I think it was Last Man Standing, maybe, they were in the last time around. Doesn't change the fact that this one's going to be a fun match one way or another. And maybe we get a new Elite Legends Champion crowned in Bobby Lashley. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Eddie Guerrero comes out of his corner quick. Tried a Hurricane Rana there, but didn't get it. And then a reverse elbow there. Back elbow. And power slam by Bobby right into the cover. 1, and that's it. That's all Bobby will get. And going right into the meat of the match already. Here we go. We're started off fast. And looks like neither guy can get an edge here, but Eddie does in the end. Takes Bobby down. And a low drop kick to the side of the head of Lashley. Misses the low drop kick there with Lashley seated. And wait a minute. Nope. And a stun Lashley now. And a springboard drop kick by Eddie Guerrero. This matchup has already gotten off to a very quick pace, and Eddie right into the cover. And Bobby kicks out. Lashley going to the ropes picking him up, but Lashley And uh-oh. Watch out, Eddie. Watch out, Eddie. Spear by Bobby Lashley for the Elite Legends Championship. And a 2.5 count. And a nice forearm shiver there. Lashley snap suplex into the cover. Would have been a great matchup if it ever were to have occurred in real life. And this time, Eddie gonna reverse here. Oh. Pump handle suplex by Eddie Guerrero. And Lashley now going to be taken into an inverted suplex there by Eddie Guerrero. Uh-oh. What's Eddie got here? Gory submission here. Gory special. Can Eddie end it here? No. Bobby gets out of it. Into the Three Amigos we go. Bobby Lashley could be in deep trouble here if he doesn't find a way back from this. And Eddie looking for the lasso from El Paso. Yes. And Lashley is going to get out of it. Big time shoulder block there. High impact maneuver. Pretty much all of offense. And speaking of high impact, that clothesline had a lot. It sends Eddie to the apron. He climbs up with the ropes. And Eddie reversal. Eddie reverses. And gonna wrench the arm on the top rope. It's a lot of muscle to try and weaken there. Lashley reversal again, and Eddie another reversal. These two are very much reversal happy, and then a big running STO takes Eddie down, and belly to belly into the cover by Bobby. Gets only a 1 count. And Lashley has got it locked in, the hurt lock. Locked in. Middle of the ring. Can he end it here? Big moment in this matchup. And looks like Eddie will survive. Another reversal here and a big elbow. Oh no. Lashley's got him up. Dominator. Into the cover. It's got to be done right here. No, it's not. If the hurt lock isn't going to do it, hit the spear. It's over right here. It has to be. 1, 2, 3. We got a new Elite Legends champion, everybody. It's the almighty Bobby Lashley. Eddie did everything he could to try and keep that belt around his waist, but it wasn't meant to be. We continue on in this great top 10 dream match listing. Can't wait to see what happens next. I really can't. Okay. So Roman Reigns, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Directly after we crown a new Elite Legends champion, we get a very peak kind of dream match, I think, for a lot of people, especially now with Roman Reigns and Stone Cold Steve Austin. WrestleMania 38 is the stage for this one inside of WWE 2K24. And Stone Cold going up top? Nope. Roman gets out of the way, throws Stone Cold in the barricade, and then will use the barricade to every advantage he can muster. Nice suplex on the outside. Fascinating matchup if it were to happen. I just don't know if if it would be the greatest call in the world, because I think Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold Steve Austin was kind of the best way, or the best fit for a final match for Stone Cold, especially where the WrestleMania that had happened in Texas. Although I do have to admit that WrestleMania 40, I think, would have been a little bit better had Roman or Stone Cold been able to make an appearance in the matchup between Roman and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. I think it would have just put that matchup on a different level to a degree. And here comes Stone Cold, finally firing out of the corner with a series of fists, right to Roman Reigns. Stone Cold earlier in this list had a tremendous matchup with Roddy Piper. And Stone Cold throws Roman back into the ring. And wait a minute, Roman gonna not end the matchup with the guillotine. Came close, not even close actually, shouldn't even say it that way. And Roman gonna take him down. Roman thinks it's over here. And spear hits. It could be over. 1, 2. Not a chance. Oh, Stone Cold with a big elbow out of the corner. Now taking Roman over to the ropes. And stun gun, essentially. And Roman reversal there. Back into the corner, he sends Stone Cold, and a series of clotheslines in the corner. And he's going to go for the cover yet again. Will this be it? No. And Reigns misses there. And Reigns is definitely back into this, or definitely retains control in this matchup. Stone Cold just hasn't really been able to get out of the gates here. Maybe. Wait a minute. Stunner! Stunner to the Tribal Chief. And a kick out by Roman Reigns. No way did that just happen, and now Stone Cold taking him up to the top rope. And will he be able to hit it this time? He will. Big superplex off of the top rope, and Roman could be in trouble here. And Stone Cold, there's the elbow. Calling for it again. And this time Reigns stops the stunner before he even gets a chance. And Roman, no, misses. Then next clothesline. And down with that DDT. It's like he's feeling it a little bit here. And flying over the top rope. Are you friggin' kidding me? And standing this time with the submission. And Stone Cold gonna be able to get out of it. And Stone Cold, nope. Reigns back to the knee. And here we go. This time can Reigns hit the trifecta? He does. Oh no. Roman has it cocked, but he will miss the Superman punch. Again, Stone Cold gets that elbow into the cover. And just barely kicks out. And stunner! Stunner! 1, 2, and another friggin' kick out. Could we get an even crazier series of matches? I don't know. Big knee off of the top rope. He'll go into the cover here. Will that end it? It does. Okay, 2K24. We'll say that ends it. To the next matchup, which will be taking place at the very next WrestleMania 39 stage arena. It was great to see Trish Stratus and Lita back at this WrestleMania alongside Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. It was a great match. It was a really fun match. Love going back to watch that match. Right now, alongside Rhea Ripley, alongside Liv Morgan, Jade Cargill, I mean, all of the women that are doing so many fantastic things in the WWE currently. Io Sky, Asuka, Kairi Sane. I mean, all of them are doing so fantastic right now, but Bianca Belair versus Trish Stratus for me has really jotted to the top of my list as being one of my favorite dream matches to think about. Not just at WrestleMania. What if it happened at an Evolution PLE, you know? What if it did? How would it go down? Well, let's utilize 2K24 to find out. I mean, Bianca has, of course, the strength, the speed. We all know she's the EST. We all know what's the saying. And Trish Stratus is pretty much considered the greatest women's wrestler of all time. I mean, she is, and a big flying cross body off of the top rope to the outside, and Trish Stratus showing off that she has not lost a step. And this time, the EST gonna stop, and big body slam, and that is gonna get her back in this match. And Trish Stratus counters that big moonsault attempt, standing moonsault, and then a spinebuster into the cover. Has to try and get something going, and that was about what she could do. And the EST, nope, is not able to keep control. And boom, big tilt-a-whirl face buster there. Irish whip reversal, and Stratus could be ready. At any point in time, this could be lights out for Belair. Corner, and now Bianca. Oh man, the strength. No doubt about it. She is the strongest. But here comes Bianca. Right back with her comeback. This time she'll hit. And Trish reverses there into a DDT. That is Stratus to a T right there. This game has that much down properly. Into the cover here. But not even a count. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like a whole lot of damage has been done. And Belair, KOD, gets Trish Stratus, cover, 1, 2, no. No, we're probably not worthy of a match like this, and not sure what that was. Chick kick by Stratus from out of frickin' nowhere. And a kick out. A quick Boston Crab right after a very quick kick out by Bianca. And she is trying to crawl her way to the ropes. But she is gonna get out of there. Don't know why the pause button was hit, but nonetheless, we move on. And a hard Irish whip takes Stratus down and back to her feet. Bianca wants Trish. Reversal there. Nice forearm smash in the corner. And this time it's Belair. And a big hip smash there. And again, Bianca with that side backbreaker, walking around the ring. Surfboard here. She's got it. But Stratus quickly gets out of it. And a big clothesline by Trish. See, guys, this is why this matchup would be on my list, or is on my list of dream matches, and a rope hung stunner. Chop block to the back of the knee. And finally we get a 1 count and stalling suplex here. Doing those squats. Oh man, Belair's so powerful. Into the barricade. Irish whip. Belair now. Reversal. Kind of into the apron, I guess. Into the ring post to a degree. Back into the ring we go. And Bianca gets an elbow. Dropping a big move there to Trish Stratus. Back into the corner we go. Reversal there. Bianca reverses. And wait a minute. KOD in the middle of the ring. She'll cover Stratus again. Will it end it this time? Yes. Bianca Belair beats Trish Stratus. What a friggin' match. Sticking with it here, let's go back to WrestleMania 39 here. It's AJ Styles versus the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels as my number 2. Of course, the crowd's behind HBK. No surprise there. See how long it takes them to get behind AJ Styles, though, as Michaels goes rushing in and AJ takes him down with an arm drag. And Styles, quick rope break. I said it before, I'm really not a big fan of those quick rope breaks, but it is what it is. Keeps things as fair as possible, I guess. Sure. Wrenching the arm here of AJ. Michaels now working over the head of Styles. Didn't think that this match would start out this way. And Styles gonna sweep the leg there. And oh, big snap German into the cover, and Michaels is gonna kick out. And then a big running chop block to the front of the knee of Michaels. Shawn has knee problems that are documented, so good move by AJ, especially since he does have the calf crusher as a signature, I believe, in this game. And Styles, big body splash there off the second rope. We are finally getting into some bigger maneuvers here, which is what you would expect from these two nonetheless. Styles, Pele kick. A little early, I think, in this matchup for that maneuver, but nonetheless. And now Michaels gets him down. elbow drop there. And a kip up by AJ. And then I think he got busted open on that DDT as well. Camel clutch coming up here by Michaels. And Styles is going to get out of it. Slipping out the back. Tripping Michaels up. And then a big maneuver there. And Styles clash. An early Styles clash. Kick out by Shawn. Styles instead, moonsault, springboard moonsault off the second rope. And a count of 1 only. It's all Styles gets there. Looking for another springboard move, but this time Michaels reverses. Oh boy. Exploder suplex. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.5. And Michaels may have been found wanting in this match. Wanting to get back into the ring. Wanting to find his self again. Styles gonna allow Michaels back in. Wait a minute, Shawn. Kip up. Atomic drop. He's back in it. Body slam just when you think Shawn is out of it. He gets himself right back in it. And a kick out by Styles. Styles goes up top. But Michaels throws him off. Works over the head. Few good punches. And then a boot right to the temple. And back to the arm. Styles not looking so good here. And, oh, he tried, but it didn't go. To no avail for Michaels. Sweet chin music, abrupt. Irish whip into the corner. Setting Michaels up top, but Michaels kicks him off. And big flying forearm smash by Shawn. And Shawn may finally have him where he wants him. Sweet chin music. And a kick out. Kick out by AJ. I didn't tell him to do that. Wait a minute. Ushigoroshi. Yes. Connects. Styles. Hits. Hits the phenomenal forearm. 1, 2. But a kick out by Shawn Michaels. Michaels could be on his last legs. He's not looking too good, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles, wait a minute. And Michaels holds on to the top rope. And flying elbow off of the second. And a rope break as Styles' hand hit the bottom rope. And Shawn is slowly but surely climbing his way back into this matchup. I don't know how, but he's doing it. Irish whip by Shawn. Big knee lift to the midsection. And a fallen fist. Shawn now. Sweet chin music strikes. Shawn looking to crawl towards the cover. Not sure Shawn knows where he's at. He's taking some punishment. Finally gets into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by the phenomenal one. And a flying forearm of Styles' own. And another Pele kick. I don't know how many that is. I think it's like 5 at this point. Styles. This time springboard moonsault DDT strikes. And Styles. This could do it. Styles clash. Middle of the ring. Turns Michaels over. 1, 2. Styles pulls out the victory. Woo! What a match. It's 2 of the greatest of all time. Pulling out all the stops to try and win this match, and they did it in the best of ways. Number 1 coming up. We flash back to WWE 2K18 for it. It's going to be an obvious one on this channel, of course. So, let's get back to WWE 2K18 for a dream match that is just made in heaven. Or is it made in hell? Oh, yes. Sting versus Undertaker. I'm not sorry, guys. I had to put it here at number 1. It is my ultimate dream match. I know I said that earlier about Roddy Piper versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I stick to my guns that really is a top pick for a dream match for me. Personally, I would have loved to have seen Roddy Piper versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think it would have been, whether it was a normal match or a no-holds-barred match like we did earlier in this video, I don't think either way it would have been a bad match. No way would it have been a bad match. Nonetheless, I don't see how I can still put that match above this match. I don't. Would it have been better than Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania? No, I don't think so. I do think that it would have lived up to fan expectations, though, and probably far exceeded them. And the fire pyrotechnics just blasted off in the headphones. Oh, baby. You know you're in a WrestleMania when this is going on. Unfortunately, we're in a simulation of WrestleMania and a simulation of quite possibly the most ultimate dream match of dream matches in wrestling. Aside from Styles versus Michaels, I don't know who you could put above Undertaker versus Sting. I really don't. Let me know down in the comments. Maybe you guys have a more ultimate, a bigger, a more anticipated kind of dream match. One that gets talked about even more than Undertaker versus Sting. I can't think of one. Maybe you guys can. Looks good. Looks strong. Here we go. Undertaker versus Sting. Once again, we bring this matchup back into the Dream Match series. And as a reminder, WWE 2K16, I am working on that video of the ultimate Sting versus Undertaker video. So I'm not sure entirely when it'll be ready, but I am working on it. So those of you who may be interested in seeing what I'm cooking up there, just stay tuned and hold your horses. It's coming. Undertaker reversal there. And dragging it back in. The big hip toss over the top rope. And a foot choke to Sting here by Undertaker. And a big power slam out of the corner. And Undertaker right now, the one with the momentum. And then a big boot. And a quick cover by Undertaker here. but not even a count. Don't know if I should be shocked or surprised or meh at that. Hard Irish whip over the top rope, and we are going to be on the outside for not long. As a reversal by Sting sends Undertaker back into the ring. Undertaker tried to sit up there. Sting said, "Here, you want to sit up? I'll help you." Here we go with the reversals now between these two. The 2K16 Dream Match series showed plenty of reversals in all of those matches. Every single one of them, there was at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back to the outside goes Sting. I don't think he's feeling quite himself here. And Sting, though, maybe it's just a rope-a-dope situation, giving Undertaker a false sense of security. And oh, Sting! Tombstone by Sting in his own way. And just like we've seen so many times here on this channel, Sting looks down at Undertaker. Sting! Death drop there. And into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Undertaker. A lot of chances could be taken here. You never know in the end what these two really could have cooked up. After what I've seen these two do in the 2K16 series, everything's on the table, and a choke slam to Sting. 1, 2, no. Oh, wait a minute, Taker! Tombstone pile driver. 1, 2, kick out by Sting. Oh, no. Taker has a comeback ready, Sting. You better be ready. He ain't done yet. Body splash to the corner. Snake Eyes coming up. Hits it. Big boot. Got him. Leg drop incoming. Hits it. And Undertaker could be in position to win this matchup. Last ride. And Taker, Hell's Gate locked in. And can Sting survive? Somehow he does. Big powerbomb, somehow powering the Undertaker up. And now Sting into a cover. Taker kicks out. Sting. Oh, and Taker's busted wide open. Now it's Sting with the alley-oop out of the corner. Sees where his opponent went to. But Undertaker. Huge back suplex there to Sting. And coming up again, hits it. And oh, right to the arm of Sting. Oh no, the big guillotine leg drop coming up on the apron. Just like we've seen him do so many times before. Sting, reversal. And Sting could be in control here. Got him up. And down goes Undertaker. The blood pouring from the face of the Undertaker here. And right back to the head. More blood gonna be pouring. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but okay. We'll move on. And nice side slam by Sting on the outside. We have already gone longer in this match than their original encounter in WWE 2K16 at the Survivor Series event there. And Taker was looking for a chokeslam on the outside. Sting reverses, and Sting down to a knee here. Count of 7. And Undertaker with blood just dripping down. This matchup's getting even more brutal than any of their encounters before. An elbow drop there. And now Undertaker finding some success here. And Sting reversal. Slips out the back. Suplex. Oh, and Sting now. Stinger splash in the corner. And Taker. And again, Sting reverses. Into a Scorpion Death Drop. It could be over right here. And it is. Sting wins this match to end this top 10 Dream Match video. Great match. Fun match. And Sting, man oh man. What a dream match it would be. But unfortunately, we will never get to see it in real life ever come to fruition. Luckily, we got the 2K video game series, as I've continuously said throughout this video. But for now, I'm going to end this video here. To end this video with Styles versus Shawn Michaels and the Icon Sting versus the Dead Man, the Phenom, Undertaker. I couldn't have asked for any more of a better way to do this video. So, if you guys would like to see a sequel to this video, let me know in the comments down below, or help this video get up to 100 likes. I doubt that's gonna happen, but hey, we'll see. Never know. So, I thank you all so much for watching this video. As always, remember to imagine your dream, create your happiness, and live your life on the edge. And I will see you in that next episode. Woo! See ya!